Hi everyone, this is YamiWill and we are here for Avatar The Last Airbender episode 22 or Book 2, Chapter 2, The Cave of Two Lovers. Um, Before we begin, I have two important things to say. Um, First of all, I think this episode is gonna be something about, I don't know, maybe Aang and Katara. Maybe we're gonna see the development of their relationship. Because I don't think gonna be Sokka after what we saw in the last, um, in the finale of the last season. I think he gonna be traumatized for a long time. And the most important thing is the second thing that I want to say. In the last episode, the first episode of the season, um, we have a problem with the editing process, and some part of the episode got corrupted, especially in the final. So Amanda had a pretty hard time editing that episode, and I how can I say this? Part, the final part of the episode, I think she had to cut everything and had to begin everything from the beginning. So I want to talk a little about the final part of the last episode. So we saw about um, the development of Aang's in the glowing thing that has the name of Avatar State, and if he die on he's using that, he gonna the avatar gonna be forever lost. So I have two things to say about this, and one, that means that never before the avatar got never he die using an avatar state, which is pretty much, if you see episode of the air temple, when you see all the statues, like how much hundreds and hundreds of millenniums avatar exists, and he never die using the avatar state. That is impressive. Again, I don't know how much impressive it really is, considering that um, now we have a war, but before, was everything in peace? I don't know. Forever since the beginning? Maybe not. Probably not. So it's not that much impressive, but it is still is. Um, and if the avatar state is the collection of the power of every avatar before, the collection of power and knowledge, I don't think anyone can kill him in the avatar state. Because, like, the avatar itself is really powerful. We just see Aang using airbending skills, and it is so much powerful than anyone. Like, imagining a full avatar. Now, imagining, I don't know how much statues were there in that temple, but like, let's assume there were 200. Like, 200 full avatar. It's basically what he is when he is in avatar state. And I don't think even Ozai is that much powerful. Maybe with the comet, but by himself, I don't think he's that much powerful. Unless he has not exactly by power, but something other like than some specific power that can kill him. Not exactly by just being so much powerful as he is. Yep, I think it's that. I think it has one more thing to say, but I forget. If you want me to comment something about that episode that I forget, remember now, or because of the corrupted state of the reaction. So just let me know. Let's begin the reaction because I wait so much to see this episode. Oh yeah, they're reading for my show. It's interesting to see Sokka with the hair like that. Oh, and this is definitely gonna be an episode between the two of them and increase the relationship. Not only because now Katara is master of Aang, so we have another type. Um, they have one more motive to be together. Well, I mean, they are together because they are traveling together. He is really making octopus. Okay. Poor Sokka. But you're on a hill river, and you're people. Okay. You're rippies. I mean, now I'm thinking about air nomads are not exactly nomads. um, air nomads live in the same place. Like you have the four or three temples. I forgot. I think it's four. Um, so what they call nomads again? I think it's important to know which one of the one of the two is. Oh my god, you're gonna make a drink and it's gonna be a poison. Iroh, please don't do this. Without absolutely sure about who. I mean, I would not normally. I mean, I don't know if that's so much important because Aang needs to master water first. So it's not that much important to go to Omashu right now. And he has Katara to teach him right now. Or I'm forgetting or mischieving, mistaking this, and he don't need to be a master waterbender to begin earthbending. Soka face. Wow. Wow, Appa whiffed. Oh, Appa. Appa didn't go into a cave in episode into Storm? Or I'm mistaken? That was pretty funny. Yeah, Zuko looks totally different. Like Iroh, it still looks the same. Oh no. Um, he gonna looks. Yeah. Wow. Amazing. Um, why do you ask Aang? I'm joking. They don't know where they are, but like, oh my gosh, they're gonna be lost for sure. For firebenders, yep. I doubt that this is really true, but okay. Oh, Wang. I find that sweet. Even if I don't believe that's the case, that you really need that for pass. Oh, this CGI. But like, you know that has probably has an exit, so like you need to not. Okay, this Fire Nation is really stupid sometimes. Yeah. Wow, stupid. Really stupid. See? So come on, boy. Swing the brains to work. Wow. What the names means, if you know. Iroh. Iroh, Sokka, and Momo just looking about food. Oh, that's sad. Um, yeah. Nah, he's sitting on a chair. I just remember something of about an anime like called Sensei. I talk later. I mean, he's not just sitting in a chair. He's making orders for everyone. So technically, he is fighting in a war, even if he's just sitting in a chair. Sorry about that. I have some problems here, and also got dark pretty fast today. Something happened similar with Definite Reaction that I did yesterday. So sorry about that. Um, I just got back a little, so let's continue. I'm sure that he was gonna say, at least you have love. Poor Sokka. Is a way. That's is a way to say that. Oh. I mean, why Zuko is surprised by that? Like, he don't know what war does with people? Poor Sokka. He don't understand the power of love. I mean, I can understand why Zuko is surprised, but like, come on. It's a war. What do you expect that would happen? That no civilian got killed? That's the difference between war of people and war of nation. Like war of people usually don't have civilians, or better, do not have other peoples involved. Sometimes yes has, but like war of nations, sadly, yeah, involves usually a lot of people that are not in armies get killed and involved in the fire. Sorry for the joke, not intended. Okay, so we're gonna have a flashback of the cave. Another symbol that I don't know how what it is mean, but okay. So I definitely need to talk about this after the episode. Okay, so yeah, exist wars before, of course. It's just a thing, but like when it looks so much. Really? Wow. I just think funny that it looks like a Mashu, but wow. When it shows the woman and wow, that's a cool statue. You see the sun red and the back white. It looks like the flag of Japan. Just that. No, just soccer. If this really works, I'll be laughing so much. It's so much that she's trying to explain, like, I want to kiss you. See? I want to kiss you. But, like, it's not because I want. Oh, the two playing along. That's the worst thing that you could say. Wow. Okay. Wow. He keeps saying things worse. Wow. Yeah, what is wrong with you? I mean, yeah, no, it's a kid, like, but amazing. And you have to keep making. Also, I'm thinking this episode and the last one, and in a way, the last episode of season one, and also the Blue Spirit episode, it shows a lot of He really gonna stole the horse of like the people that treat you? Okay, so Zuzu, and like we gonna do. Oh, they're gonna kiss. Wait, really? Not gonna show? Really don't show it? I don't believe that. Wow. 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 And also make Soka had to do first. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Okay, let's talk about this right now. So before we go to review, let me ask you one thing. The poll that I'm gonna make is: you think that what is more important is planning or just go with the flow, go with the music, go with the love, like was saying in this episode? Or a third option, which is my option. Always I go with the uh, more neutral, more um, everything. I believe that everything is extreme. That goes for extreme is bad. So like, if you just go with love, like it was saying in this episode, and you don't plan anything, like of course you need to plan things. You need to follow instructions, and for your life, for your work, for everything. Um, of course you can find a way and do things without this, but you still need to know them. And you cannot just, in the same way, you cannot just go with all everything that you learn in school, or everything that you learn in university, or everything that you learn in your um, work, because you need to be yourself, and you need to be prepared for unexpected situations. That's why they call unexpected situations. Things happen that no one predict, and these kind of things are not in books. These kind of things usually are not in books, and no one can prepare you for that. And you have to be um, aware of the situation. And this is something that basically it is this episode. And I go with the middle role, which is planning and know what you're gonna do, and planning ahead, but also be prepared for anything that could be wrong, and go with the flow when sometimes you need to be prepared for something that is not just rules, that is not just knowledge, let's just say book knowledge, which is exactly not the theme of this episode, but in kind of way it is. Now let's talk about the episode. First thing, the Fire Nation took down Basingse. I mean, not Basingse, sorry. What's her name? Omashu. Damn, the whole episode was about Omashu without even be there, and I forgot the name. Um, Omashu is, in a way, um, in a way, got taken down by the Fire Nation. We can see the walls of iron, the flags of the Fire Nation. So they defeat Boomy, and maybe he's a prisoner, or I don't think they kill him. A character like Boomy disappeared in one episode? Yeah, I don't think so. But maybe he's a prisoner, or maybe he just escaped. I don't know. Um, That's gonna be interesting the next episode. Now, Zuzu. I don't know what to say about Zuzu in this episode. I'm fairly sure that the season one, especially again the episodes that I already talked, Blue Spirit, the finale, and also last episode in this season and this episode makes me think how Zuko is seeing himself in a position with his own nation and with his family. Again, I understand that it exists a difference between, like, that's the thing. He's a traitor for the nation because his father, which is the leader of the nation, it's the Fire Lord, decides that. But let's suppose, okay, just my imagination, if Ozai die and for some reason they decide that Iroh should be the new Fire Lord, which probably will not be the case, will be Azula. But let's suppose that it is Iroh. Now he makes the decision, and Zuko is not more a traitor. So, like, in a way, I'm not talking about the Fire Nation vision. I'm talking about Zuko, because that's the thing. Zuko is not a traitor for the Fire Nation. It is technically, like, in a paper, let's just say this, but it is technically just a traitor for the Fire Lord. So I'm questioning his vision of this. He really thinks that the Fire Nation is now his enemy. He don't like any kind of emotional tie. I mean, I will not say any kind of emotional tie because it is where he is born and he lived all the way until like the last years, 2 or 3 years, I think. Um, but like how it is really his connection with that. I'm turning to be maybe the second one, but like that's the thing. Like if Ozai die, which I'm assuming that what is gonna happen in the finale of this season or maybe in the finale of the last season, and Azula, or not exactly die, but like if they are get out of the throne, and maybe Iroh or even Zuko becomes the new Fire Lord, he not gonna want? I don't think so. I think he still love the Fire Nation, which is the place that he is born, but he has the conflict emotions with himself, which I'm thinking that maybe Iroh also has, because Iroh really thinks that really gives me the impression that he really loves the Fire Nation itself, the place, the people, and even maybe his brother, but he don't like the way the things going. That's why maybe he go with Zuko. I don't know. It's really interesting to think, especially what is in the head of Zuko right now. What he gonna do? I'm joking about. I was joking because talking about he going to Aang and help him, but it may be a solution. Like if he helps Aang to stop the war, which it basically means killing or get off the throne um, Ozai and Azula, Iroh and he gonna be the next on the line, so they can stop the war. Also, I really like the story of Oma and Shu, which became the name of the city Omashu. That's really interesting. I became so pissed because we did not see the kiss, and we don't. Worse than we did not see the kiss, we don't know if the kiss even happened. Why they did that? Like, come on. Also was really funny that in the end, Bob was the solution for all. Um, one more. Yeah, we see that now another animal that was the first bender. Before was the fish, the koi fish, the two koi fish, the ocean and moon. Then now, one of them is Soka's girlfriend. It's a really strange thing. Imagine like you say, "Oh, yeah, my ex-girlfriend is a fish, a koi fish," and also technically the moon. I don't know. It's just funny. Imagine talk with someone like that. Imagine like he talk with Suki and Suki like, "Oh, you have some girlfriends in the time that I was out with you?" No, nothing. Just a fish. Would be so funny. Um, I'm wonder which one animals. Like I think maybe probably the um Earth. I mean, wait. The dragons gonna be the firebending's first benders of all, and the airbenders probably the flying bison. That means that way back when I was talking about spiritual spirit animals, the guide animals of the avatars. So maybe Kyoshi had these animals that we saw in the episode, and um, the avatar before Kyoshi, which was the waterbender, have fish. I don't know. Um, you cannot ride in mount on a fish, so this is strange. Like, okay, I'm gonna stop with here. Um, that was an amazing episode. Next episode, we're gonna see Omashu burn in the ground, and I hope I see Boomy. I don't care where he is. I want to see Boomy. Also, I want to ask one thing. In that scene, maybe I don't hear a specific part, but Katara made Aang a waterbender master there. Is that what happened? So now he can begin Earthbender, or I totally miss in episodes back then when they say that he really needs to master waterbender to begin Earthbending, because that's the way. Like he is a master airbender and he begins water, so now he's a master. I'm guessing that Katara makes him a master, and I didn't see. And now he can begin earthbending. Anyway, that's this episode. Let's see next time. Bye.